Good morning, everyone. Today, we've invited Dr. Michael Waters from Harvard University, Dubai. And he is also the author of the best-selling book by the name of The Essential Guide to the Dubai Real Estate Market.
Yep.
And Doctor, this really best-selling. We could not find the stock from the bookstore in Dubai Mall.
Yep.
But luckily we ordered from Amazon. So it's available on Amazon. Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
I've got some 3 questions from our clients and also from the colleagues in the industry, real estate industry. So the first question, Chinese investors may face in adapting to the cultural and social environment of Dubai. So what do you think the biggest challenges for them?
Okay, I think globally investors would, 10 years ago would have struggled to find good information about investing in Dubai, what property returns, where to find transactional data. So I think all of that's improved. We've got DLD with the open data platform, various other property portals that we can look at. So from a sort of decision-making perspective, we've got much more transparency in the market.
Yeah.
In terms of regulation, ease of doing the transfer, that's also quite supportive of international investors. They're accepting of, they've dealt with Chinese investors here before, and everything's set up fairly straightforward. It's not a significantly lengthy process to buy Dubai real estate, so I believe that's an advantage. And also within the city, there's big dominant spaces where Chinese businesses and Chinese firms have set up and are located in Dubai, so there isn't a huge amount of dissimilar sort of observations from Dubai as there would be in other major cities. So I think, no need to worry for Chinese investors. I think the system works for the transaction, and the city also offers, a lot of support there with the businesses and residents that are here.
Yes, so it's safe here. Dubai is one of the safest city in the world, so no need to worry.
No need to worry, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I got the second question. So considering the current growth trend of the real estate market in Dubai and the potential growth in the future, is it good time for the graduates and the job seekers to enter this market?
Okay, it's a good question. I mean, there's different tiers of employment. So, I mean, the real estate brokerage in Dubai is very competitive, as you would probably appreciate. I think there's over 18,000 licensed real estate brokers in Dubai. The barriers to entry are lower, so obviously that comes with more competition. When we look at the graduates at the university, there's a scarcity of qualified graduates. So the major firms, the major consultancy, international consultants are always picking up the phone to say, give us your graduates. Have you got any interns? Is there anyone who's studying your program or finishing the program who's looking for work? And that's consistently conversations that we have throughout the academic year, which show that there is just a lack of demand of local real estate graduates. Largely, I think from my perspective, having been here 15 years, it's probably built off a misunderstanding about what real estate education is. But valuation, strategic property management, managing global property funds, they're all areas that students can move into. When you're coming from an RICS accredited degree, we often find that those students have jobs at the end of the degree. So that's again another indication that there is a demand for skilled real estate professionals. Just pivoting back to brokerage, I think you've got to think about how you differentiate yourself as a broker, and it does take time to build relationships with clients and so on. So I think for those who are interested to work in brokerage, a little bit of patience and perseverance is probably needed.
Yes, that's really true. And actually, real estate, this industry is not easy. So how we can enter this market, we have to get trained. And this is one of the very good material. The book from doctor, really useful. Yeah. So for the job seeker or for the new graduates, I really recommend this kind of a book. This book, really, you can get the guideline from the book.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I put it together, to widen the net of knowledge.
True. That's true. And the third question is about our company.
Okay.
Because to become the most trusted real estate consulting firm in the minds of our global minds, so especially on how to build up the trust, and the hassle-free service, what would you advise on this?
Okay, I mean, it goes back to, any industry, even education. I would say the philosophy, the initial philosophy is do the basics well. Cover the basics of the service that you're providing well. Set the expectations of your clients before the transaction process starts, so that you just build that organic level of service. You build trust with clients. Word of mouth is such an important part of business development here in the region, and serving clients well initially is part of that. I think the second piece of advice would be find that niche. There is competition in the space, but there's also a lot of new opportunities. Well, of course, in your case, maybe targeting a certain demographic of investors and buyers, and working with those clients from different geographies, and building a brand that you will be the firm that Chinese investors go to, or other geographies, so that there's a reason why they speak to your team. It might be there might be some niche assets, some new trends, as I've spoken about in the book, about sustainability. You might focus on something like that, where you're seen as a green broker, or a broker where you have that green returns, or an aspect like that. Build a niche, build an identity for yourself that is away from the larger brokerage firms. Could be something that you consider.
Okay, thank you so much for your advice. Our company service philosophy is professional, reliable, and hassle-free. So we are gonna work on the niche parts.
As you said earlier, education is so important.
Yeah, that's right.
Training, giving people opportunities, but servicing the client well, doing the basics well, would be my advice in any industry.
So now we are working on internally, to get it more stronger and then ready for the market.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for coming today. Thank you so much.
You.